Hello everyone, and welcome to the fourth part tutorial of how to model this washing machine. There is one thing before we can continue I want to point it. See, there is this area here, those faces of the glass figure here, and basically I was supposed to grab these inner faces, these, okay, and make sure that they are attached to this figure here, okay. So basically I want those faces to be plastic, as same as this material here, and then just create those as glass. So just make sure you do this. You can apply two different shaders, easy as that, and we will do this later on, but just be aware of this, okay. So the next thing is to create our drum for our washing machine. So before that I want you to click here on the channel box and add all these figures into a new layer. So add them to a new layer. You can name it washing machine, okay, and save this, and at the same time click on this V to hide it, okay. Now we are going to start off by creating a cylinder, and from the attribute editor of this cylinder go to this polycylinder 1, and I want you to add 44 subdivision axes that way, and about let's say 16, okay, subdivision height, and for the cap maybe 2 it's enough, though I'm going to delete this later on, so let's see, no, let's maybe just remove those. Okay, so let's leave it with 1 and go over the top view and right click, choose face. Now there is a reason why I chose to add 44 subdivision axes for it. So now you see I have a line here, a line to this thick line of the grid, and a line here. So I'm going to select only quarter of this whole figure, okay, and I'm going over mesh, extract, okay, and press F8 once or twice, 3 times, and delete this figure. Now this will leave us with only this figure here. I want you to right click, choose faces, and delete those faces, okay, and press F8 once or twice. Now if I will bring in the move tool, you can see that the pivot is centered, so it's centered to the grid, like this whole figure is still here, the old cylinder, and I want it to stay like that. We need the center, this pivot to be here, so please don't adjust it or do anything until I will say so, okay. So right click, choose vertex. We are going to select this vertex, switch to selection tool so you won't see this thing here, and we are going to start select all of those. You see this, then skip one, another one, skip one, another one, skip one, another one, and then to the don't select the one here, okay. We don't want this, we want only these. So we are skipped one line and keep selecting. Now if you put the same values when creating the cylinder, you should be okay, so make sure you do the same, and I'm selecting those, okay. Okay, like that. Skip one line and do the same here. Skip one line and do the same here. So I will just zoom in so you see this better. You see one here, skipping this one. This line is skipped, and the for the rest of those, and then start all over again, the same procedure. Sorry, I have some cat's issue here. Now, in the line that we skipped for each row of those, I want to select also these vertices in between those two, this one and then, okay, so this, these, 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 now don't select those, okay, leave those as they are. We need them to be there. You know what, maybe let's do select them, okay, okay. I'm holding the shift while I'm doing this, so it's a little bit tricky, but this is just the way we need to do this. Yes, these, and skip to this skipped line and select those. Let's see. Okay, so while all of those selected, see how it looks. Hold on the shift, right click, Chamfer Vertex, and this is what you will get. So you see this is how it looks. And let me just examine this. So it looks okay. I want you to right click, choose face, and pick all of those. Okay, just select them, all those little squares there. Sorry. Okay. I'm holding the shift while I'm selecting those, so I can add to selection. And yes, this is the kind of a hard part, but that's okay. We are almost there. I decided to create only quarter of this so we can duplicate it, and that way save some time here. So after I selected those, press delete, and if I will press F8 to bring it back to object mode and press 3 to smooth preview it, so you can see they become, those little squares become little circles. Okay, so now if I will switch to move tool, okay, you see the pivot is here. I want you to press Shift D, okay, switch immediately to I duplicated it, by the way. Switch to rotate tool by pressing E on your keyboard, hold down the J and rotate in this spring, so it will rotate over here, duplicated item. And as you can see, if I would press Shift D right now, it will create another one, another copy of this here, and another copy, Shift D again here. Okay, after it's done so, grab all of them, go over mesh, combine, and these have been combined. So press 1 to exit the smooth preview mode, right click, choose vertices, and grab all the vertices. Okay, go over edit mesh and open this merge dialog box option and make sure the threshold is somewhere about like so, and click apply. Okay, press F8 once or twice. You can close this, and just to be sure, this line here is the connecting part where those pieces has been connected. So I will choose one vertex and move it, and you can see it moves to, those two lines moves together, so it's connected here. I will undo that to bring it back to the default position of this vertex. And now I want you to extrude this and pull this blue arrow a little bit out like so. Press F8 once or twice, and then right click, choose edge. First thing is to grab this edge, you see this here, and shift double click this one, so it will select everything in between. And we are going to do this also for this one. Shift select this one, shift double click this one, shift this one, shift double click this one, so it's not selecting anything outside, only inside there. Okay, shift select this, double click on this one, and now hold on the shift, right click and choose Bevel Edge, so it will bevel this that way. And we can change the offset, so it will open a little bit that way, and then choose let's choose all those faces here. Shift select this, double click this one, and select these, double click. Okay, do the same here and do the same here, and press delete to delete this. Okay, now right click, choose face, choose this face, shift select, no sorry, first let's do this also here. So we are going to remove all those faces also at the bottom. Sorry, no, okay, and delete. Okay, now right click, choose edge, double click this edge, so it will select only the inner circle edge, and do the same over here for the inner one. And I want you to switch to scale tool and scale it vertically that way. Okay, just a little bit, so it will be like that. See, even less, maybe less. Yeah, I know, something like that, that's fine. Okay, now right click, choose face, let's pick this face, shift double click this one, and then because we have a hole here in this area, it's open area, so it will select only those inner faces. So shift click on this, double click on this, and extrude, and then extrude again, and this time pull this out a little bit and extrude this again a little bit out. Okay, so we've done 4 extrusion. Okay, and one of them was basically to create some maintaining edge loops here, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, press F8 to bring it back to object mode, and then I want you to press 3 so you can see this. It looks like that, and that's not okay. We want to get some more change this shape a little bit, so I'm going to switch to top view that way, come here, right click, choose vertices. I'm going to choose those vertices here, and I hope so that it will select everything here. Okay, it did select, but it's also selecting something else, so let me first do this that way. Press F on this vertex, and then I can select these, and then come over here, shift, select these, so it's selecting all the vertices down, all the way down. Okay, now if I will switch to X-ray, you can see this. Okay, so all those vertices here has been selected, and I want to open this using the scale tool that way. Okay, see? And then we will do the same to these. So sorry, let's choose this vertex here, press F to zoom in to it, and then you can use the X-ray. It's better to see what you're doing. Shift select those and open them. Okay, it doesn't have to be precise, but try to make it precise. Yeah, I think that's enough for this one. Let's do this all over to this one. Zoom in, select this, press F. Okay, select these vertices, shift select these vertices, and use the scale tool to stretch them that way. Then we'll do the same over here. Like this, F to zoom, select those, shift select those, and open this that way. Okay, let's turn off the X-ray. So it looks like this right now, and if we will choose face and grab this face, double click this face, click this face, double click this face, shift this face, double click this face, and again shift, double click this one. I want to bring them a little bit that way. Okay, and also at the same time, see this angle that we got here? I don't want this angle. I want you to use the scale tool, this cube here, to try and make it at the same height. And let's press 3 to see this. So it looks like this, and that's okay. We can also maybe right click, choose vertices, and choose these vertices and open them also at the same time, but it will take some time right now to do this, I think. Let's see, maybe open this that way, and then come over here, select those, make sure we really selected them, and open this. Okay, and then come over here and select those, making sure these are the only vertices, and the last one over here, select those and open this that way. Okay, so now if we will press 3, it will look better. So the next thing is to press 1, back 1, right click, edge. Sorry, first let's remove these faces. And delete them. Okay. We have more faces here. These are like acting like edges, but they are truly faces. Okay, I'm talking about this line here. Okay, so let's delete this, and I'm selecting this. Okay, this line here in between the, okay, this one, and it's basically a face. So okay, sorry, and unselect this and press delete. You see, the line it's been deleted. We have one here, and delete it, and one more here, control and select one, select this and delete. Okay, now right click edge, double click on this inner edge. Okay, so it will look like this. It will select everything and go over mesh, fill hole, right click, choose face, grab this face, add it to mesh and poke this face. Okay, then right click vertex, choose this middle vertex here, hold on the shift, right click, chamfer vertex, so you will get something like that. Press F8 to bring it back to object mode and right click, choose this face. I want you to extrude it once, tap on one of those cubes, grab the middle one here and do something like so, and then extrude it once again, and this time we will pull this up and tap on one of those cubes and bring it in that way. Okay, and then go over edit mesh, poke face, right click vertex, right click vertex, choose this middle vertex here, hold on the shift, right click, chamfer vertex, and then F8 once or twice, hold on the shift, right click, insert edge loop. We will add one edge loop here and one edge loop down here. Okay, and one more at the top that way and one more here. So now press F8 once or twice to bring it back to object mode, right click, choose edge, double click on this outer edge, okay, loop selected, and go over mesh, fill hole, and then choose this face, edit mesh, poke face, right click vertex, choose this vertex here, and that's hold on the shift, right click, chamfer vertex, press F8 once or twice, and then hold on the shift, right click, insert edge loop. We will add one edge loop here, one edge loop here, and press F8. So now if I will press 3 to look something like this. Okay, that's fine for now. Now here what I want you to do is right click, choose face. I want you to delete those faces also on this side. Sorry, not this one, these two and these two, and we probably will have the same. Just press delete this. We will have the same faces. Oh, I accidentally chose undo that and delete those. Okay, let's see that everything is correct. And yes, that's fine. Right click, face, let's delete those inner faces. Unselect this and press delete. So it's gone. Pick this and delete. Pick this one, unselect this one and delete. Select this one, unselect this one and delete. Okay, and then right click edge, click on this edge. I want you to extrude it just a little bit up. Okay, so after you extrude it, press switch to move tool and extrude it just a little bit that way. Okay, and then go over mesh and fill hole. Sorry, extrude it again, and this time switch to the scale tool and grab this that way. Okay, I'll do something like that. Try something like not halfway, but something that will look like this. Okay, then grab this, extrude it. Again, this one also a little bit up. first and then extrude again, and switch to the scale tool, grab the middle cube and bring this over here. The problem we have is that these faces here are not at the same position, okay, and we need to somewhat deal with this. So let's choose this edge and let's unselect all those in between faces, okay, between those bumpy areas here. I don't want these edges, only those edges of these. So control and select to unselect. Again, these, and then let's unselect these. It's like built from some 6 or 5 edges here, so I need to push them back. I will unselect those and push those. Okay, it's a little bit weird, so let's do this different way. Let's pick those, move tool, hold on the V, snap them here, and let's get closer, hold on the V. Okay, so they've been this is funny. Let's scale those and flatten them and then snap them. Sorry. Okay, so what I've done is basically I took only those 4 vertices, use the scale tool to flatten them that way, and then use the move tool to bring them into position here. Okay, then grab these, sorry, those unneeded, use the scale tool to flatten them, and then the move tool to bring them back into position there, and then grab these, flatten them that way, and bring them to position, and that's fine. Press F8 and bring it back to object mode. So it's basically done, okay, there is nothing more to it. I will leave this area open, or you can simply grab this and extrude it and just bring this down that way, but pay attention that there is not the same number of vertices in this those faces and the lower faces. You see we have like 2-3 extra more for these here, so you will need to be aware of this. Basically you can leave this that way and that's all fine, no one should see this part. Let's bring in the washing machine and let's bring this out here. Rotate this, hold on the J key, and we can bring this inside that way. Shading X-ray to see what we are doing, and scale this. Okay, scale this that way. Push this over here. Okay, so from the front view, side view, should look like this. Okay, I will turn off the X-ray just for a second and grab this door, and I want to see how it fits into here. Okay, so that's fine. Just try and match this to the same hole size, okay, and push it a little bit back so it will be like this. Then let's choose the washing machine, right click, edge, double click this edge, extrude it and pull it that way. Okay, so it will be somewhat close to the drum here. Press F8 to bring it back to object mode, hold on the shift, right click, insert edge loop. We will add one edge loop here, and then I want you to add one edge loop here, one edge loop here, and some edge loops in between, like that. Sorry, like that. No, sorry, undo, and yes, that way. Hold on the right click, choose face, shift select this, double click this, shift select this, double click this, shift select this, double click this, and extrude this. Okay, and switch to the scale tool and use the middle cube of the scale tool to bring them a little bit inside that way. So now if we press F8 to bring it back to object mode and press 3, it will look like we have some kind of rubber here, but basically no one sees this. And we can also smooth preview this and bring these back into position that way. Okay, alright, so this is it for this part. Hope you enjoyed and it wasn't too much difficult for you, and I will see what I'm going to add to this, and if I need to add some more parts to this tutorial, and hopefully see you soon at the next part. So bye for now.